Yesterday I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I went out to Speedway Park where the NASCAR stuff goes on, and I had lunch like I often do in a restaurant that I often go to. It's a great place, don't you know? And there was a whole bunch of men there, 30, 35 years old, some ex-military, some current police people, and so on. And they were taking anti-terrorism courses and shooting courses with a group that was there, and it was pretty interesting to kind of watch. And these are great guys, and they have open carry there and concealed carry in Nevada, but they all had a gun on their hip because it was open carry because of the course that they were taking. And I got chatting with them, and I'd sure love to get involved somehow just to even go out and kind of work with these young guys and see what they do. And I've been invited to do that. So it's kind of cool. And apparently these classes are ongoing everywhere. These guys, they're not radical so much, but they actually believe that terrorism is coming here to America. And they say, let's get ready. We carry guns, we have permits, we better darn well be ready to use them when the bad guys show up, because the bad guys will show up. It's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's kind of when. Let's jump over to Canada. There's a government there in British Columbia. Canada, British Columbia primarily is my topic or focus. And these guys, you know what, they're full of activity and no achievement, and they're a socialist group, they're a horde, and they say, they've only been in office a little bit, and they're saying things like grizzly bears, Americans, you guys come up here and shoot grizzly bears. So we've outlawed grizzly bear hunting. No more grizzly bear hunting, except you can, that's just a Great Bear rainforest, which isn't included, pardon me, I'll get all of this right. Otherwise, everywhere in the province is now a ban. So, but you can hunt in a certain place, but you can't possess the paws, head, or hide of a grizzly. Duh. So now they want you to go into this particular little area, shoot a grizzly, and then mutilate it, and take back, I guess, a little bit of meat or something. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why hunting is a good thing, and these guys, they'll never get it because they're part of that socialist horde again, but it's just an interesting point. And then there's what's called the ICBC, which is the Insurance Corporation of British Columbia, which is another communist kind of regime, right? And I mean, this thing is failing. It's car insurance. They took our choice away. If you want to have a car in British Columbia, you have to insure it through them. Really? Duh. I mean, you have no choice, because that's socialism. You take the choice away, and then your nerve center kind of starts to break down, right? And then the rest of your body kind of collapses. You don't even know what happened. I mean, a lot of people in BC think that it's okay. ICBC is good. It ain't good. They lose money. If you had 9 impaired drivers, you only pay that much more than the guy who doesn't drink at all, okay? And that's socialism again. And now it's fallen apart, and it's almost insolvent, and because the other governments, you know, because it makes money, sometimes it used to, they take the money out, blah, blah, on goes the list, but they don't really report properly, because why would they? Their government, again, what's going to happen? They're saying the fees are going to increase by 40 or 50%. You know what? Government's running business is a bad business. It can't work. It's never worked, and these guys are going to keep on trying. It ain't nice. You know, people do simply amaze me. I'm kind of going back to the Las Vegas thing. I know a lot of guys in Nevada and other states that have concealed carry permits, and they don't carry. And I carry. When I'm in the U.S., I immediately carry, because why not? Kind of be ready for something. After a while, when you start, it's intimidating, but after a while, it's like having a watch, right? You're ready for anything, and that's what those guys in Nevada were training for. And I think all of us should kind of have that in our mind. When a criminal attack occurs, you kind of want to be ready. After all, having a gun is really the first and most important rule in attending and winning a gunfight, don't you know? Lastly, I want to share this with you. I was married by a judge. I should have asked for a jury. Hey, y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.